weeks of the season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 23-yard line.
Down. 10-2 stop.
Off play action. Tubbs. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate, but that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
And an alley to run. Oh, it springs free. Montgomery loses it, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Now, we had the fumble last week. Now, here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Ito Smith. Touchdown, Houston. Ito Smith with touchdown number 23 here on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
61, matchbox, light.
From the gun, Tubbs. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. He's picked off at his own 47, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 20 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to put a screen soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They got to figure this out. They got to figure him out. 4 sacks last week. Now 1 in the first quarter. What do?
Well, great pass rushers usually have a go-to move, but the best pass rushers, they have counters to their go-to move. So they'll show you that. Then when you adjust, they counter it and still get to the quarterback. And you don't pile up that many sacks. What do you have, 4 in the game last week? Without having some go-to moves with counters.
Throwing on 1st down. Montgomery flush to his right. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Well, let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Montgomery. This will be caught by Brown. And some room to run now. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Smith running right, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And some space here. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Ito Smith with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and which you also have to go.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Rock it. Get it.
On 3rd down, Royal. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up 4th down. 21-0 our score after 1. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Read it well, and it's picked. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the 1st half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this 1st half. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll run on 1st down. Royal. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Protein spill.
Got to do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Check mark, man. Ready?
2nd and 9 now. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 44. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. A huge play there for Houston. And even 40 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Montgomery eluding, and he will have a touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift.
Tricks don't travel.
Why? Get wide.
Deep grip.
Operating from the gun. Tubbs. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 38. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. A first down carry for Smith. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Switch up. Hassan. 24's the mic. Come on.
Looking to throw. Montgomery. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Ready, set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
You better be afraid of me.
On 2nd down, it's Smith. He juked him. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Ito Smith, his 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season.
Yo, man.
As his guys continue to pour it on.
I told you.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the route is on here in this
I got the best.
half.
I got the best defense in the league, man. I tried to tell you, man. Right.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fucking Rashad talk that shit. His cornerbacks better than mine. No, they ain't, man.
Touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty.
I told you, man, you ain't want to play me, man.
Can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
That was on the ground.
What happened on the last one? Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Oh,
It's a
caught
gain
that.
of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
They young boys. They
Tupper!
From the gun, Tubbs flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to
Hold
get
up,
to
Ray.
it, but instead,
Hello?
he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you
Oh,
are
for who?
exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
oh shit. Dang.
To throw on 2nd down. Tubbs, he finds Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real front half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
It seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
It's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Get it.
On 1st down, Robinson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's why I never run out of shotgun, because it gives the linebackers and shit more time to be aware of the play was going on. Like, it's people who can do it
to get upfield and spill into the
but I don't do
backfield.
it.
So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
On 2nd down now, it's Robinson, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
On 3rd down, Tubbs. Blitz coming. Down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Well, this one's knuckling it. It just does get over the crossbar. He didn't get much of it, but he got it to go. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board.
Call Shakir.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the 2nd half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short boot, take it at the 21. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you over to Orlando,
you see me kicking Brandon ass.
Is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
It's 45-3, the start of the third quarter. 3 the start of the third quarter. He just never scored. I got 7 interceptions.
And it's a short kick.
In the first half.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
He's like, man, I can't run. I can't do nothing. So I said, yeah, I said, don't let Rashad feed y'all that bullshit. He got the best quarterbacks in the league. I said, I got him.
The line ready for their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime.
It's caught at the 10. A huge play there for Houston. 56 yards. Excellent execution.
I just threw a bomb on you for 56.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Well, that didn't take
no, I ain't
one
drinking.
play, and we're already looking at
I just kick it on his
situation. Smith trying to run forward.
I just kick it on his
get this
ass.
halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
I probably won't put 80. Because he ain't picking the defense I need him to play with for me to put 80 up on him.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. And this will be
all right,
a touchdown.
I got 51 right now.
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
All right, I got you.
His guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This may be one of the best stretches of defensive football that I've seen. I don't know about you. 5 sacks last week, now 3 here in this affair.
I would agree with that, and I've enjoyed watching the skill that's gone into it. You can see the intelligence behind it as well. He's watching.
Well, the pressure gets to him again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They're cut down. When they're that backed up, you've got to be careful going after him.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10. They run. Robinson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tubbs. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
back to throw. Tubbs, and he will find his big tight end over the middle. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go!
X3, 218, chopper.
Hey, switch gears. Check 26, check 26. Hit it.
They'll run here with Robinson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the boot. Jam.
6-6, bullet high.
Check Mike 99. Silver.
Hey, seam 6. Go.
Operating from the gun. Tubbs. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Hey, turn it up.
Protein spill. Get it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Tubbs. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their...
That's caught inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Montgomery escaping the pressure right. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. 14 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Now the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Under 10, 10. 25, check 25, check 25, let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Royal, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Greystone travels, 60 or. Ready.
From the gun, Tubbs, and he's got his man on the out route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st down, Tubbs. Robinson's got it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right
around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Back to throw. Tubbs. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. The offense on third down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
You go tight. You got
2 draw corkers.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. No. Off. Switch.
Topper. Nice.
On the run, it's Robinson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. On 1st and 10, Montgomery. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Montgomery a first down and then some. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. They'll run on first down. Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Ito Smith. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Point after, right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Carver Shine Enterprise.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield,
Yo, you don't see what I'm doing to this young boy, this new guy in the league.
Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before.
Oh,
they were counting
I'm fucking Paul. I'm beating 66-3.
They come back now, start over again, and grind it out.
He like, man, I can't do nothing. He called me, man, I can't do nothing.
So
I said, I told you, my secondary better than Rashad's secondary. I had 7 picks in the first half.
Hey, Orbit.
2nd and 14. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, this shit is hilarious. I'm mad I let him score. Oh, yeah.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Tubbs. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 40. And a huge
another interception. He got 4 interceptions. My free safety. Nick, this I'm calling now. I call you back. This I'm calling now.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football.
Not him. He got 95 speed. That's why I moved him to free safety.
4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently since 2000.
He got 95 speed and like 95 acceleration.
Throwing on 1st down. Montgomery. And this one complete to Smith. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that once he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
I got a star quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Fielded at the goal line.
No, they're young boys, man. They're young boys. They're young boys, man. The boy that got the 4 interceptions, he was my quarterback last year. I just moved him. I moved him to free safety so I can build my other free safety up.
Any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window?
Not on him. Not on him. He got superstar. If my free safety didn't come on, that was big.
Going to take care of it. But
he didn't come over. That was big.
Too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack here. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
You scored.
To throw again. Tubbs. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Packer football.
I told you my linebackers is crazy, man. That's why I care about giving up the other 2 linebackers.
Offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw. Tubbs. And he's going to go down again. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's J.K. Scott now.
Probably more than that.
Backwards, so
one bull got like 9.5 by itself.
Taking on the midfield logo. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field.
I ain't even thrown it to my tight end yet.
To throw. Montgomery. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more.
I can't 100-point you.
Start to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans.
Shaq told me to get 80 on you.
Get some more scores for fantasy, for other things. They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted.
No, I told him I probably could get 70, but shit, them turnovers killed you.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Shaq garbage.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Tubbs. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off at his own 46. And he's able to get it back.
I'm telling you, man, you're not burning him, man. The dude that free safety got 85. I mean, he got 95 speed, man. It's hard to burn him and shit.
And what a great effort in this game. But let's face it, when you look back at the numbers of guys who have had 4 in the past, you'll find the names of some of the greats and some guys who just had a fantastic game.
This is the worst defense. This is the worst defense to ever play on somebody.
Looks like he'll throw here. And an alley to run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the offense will burn their third.
He got 90. He got 97 break tackle. You ain't gonna injure him.
We take a break. Looking to throw. Montgomery forced out to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
To throw on second down. Montgomery toward the end zone,
dropped
but
it.
that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did they drop it look like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Montgomery.
The tight end. My tight end, man. I told you.
The blowout continues.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
How much Eric scoring?
Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter?
Oh.
These guys are playing in this game. There are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head. But the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case,
I've been putting these numbers up all season, though.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
You can try.
They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
for a lot of coaches,
be honest. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 33. Complete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Jabril Peppers, the former first-round pick there on the coverage.
I told you,
now
you
look
scored.
At this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game.
I just take the 3.
And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and the onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing, and it's not really just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games
welcome to the league.
That were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, we just don't really do that in the NFL.
Hey, Brad, let me see who this is, Brad.
We just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations,
let me see who this is.
But for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gault. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Hold on. I think her mom told me they out there waiting for her. Yeah, that's what her mom told me.
Papa, Mama needs your help.
I'm gonna try to call her right now. Is it possible you can hold on, please?
Hey, what's that door doing? That's a deco.
All right, thanks.
Hey, Mom. Papa, I need your help. I want a kitchen, a monster machine.
Hold on.
Flexo.
She right there. She on the phone. Okay. Good. What you doing?
I need your help, Papa.
What you need my help with?